Hey there, Walter here. It is another edition of the Fanhome Knight Rider build, and this is installment number 13. So we're going to go ahead and get started building this, and we have a lot to cover today, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And looking at what's in the parts through my emails and everything, this was just simple parts today. I have no idea what these are. Look like bulkhead pieces, I guess. I'm not sure. There is tin parts, so they are getting into parts for the interior finally. And I think this is part of the center console. So we're actually going to go ahead and get started today with that. And let's just get these things out of the way. And like I said, there is a lot to do here. So next thing we're going to talk about here is the wiring issue from the last episode. In the last episode here, we did have a problem with the circuit board getting the scanner to light up. Now, I did contact Fanhome. I did get a replacement circuit board. The circuit board is right here. This is the old circuit board. I did get a new one, and I did install that into the back of the car here. Now, I have the front scanner hooked up here. Now when I hook up the when I turn the power on, the scanner will light up, but it will light up continuously. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but that's the way it does work. Now the watch does work normally.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2. I project odds of 1,000 to 1 against my meeting a more compatible human than yourself.
What? This button is supposed to do something. Oh, that's doing the lights here. All the lights and stuff. Which I will turn off. Okay. Alright, so that's what that does. But then, like you can see here, the scanner stays on the entire time. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, like I said, but that that's what that does. So I did leave a few messages on the Facebook communities, and I haven't heard too much about that, so I'm assuming that is normal. So we'll see how that works out for that. Next item here is the status of this build, and as you can see by the diagram here, looks like we're around the halfway point. So that's a good thing. So we've got another several builds to go here to finish this model up, and I'm projecting around October of 2024 for this model to be completed. So I'm really happy about that. So let's just go ahead and continue on with this. So I'm going to go ahead and get the camera set up, and we'll go ahead and get started with the next issue on this. Okay, we are on stage 47 here, and this is going to be interesting because we are going to be working on the dashboard, which we haven't done for quite a while. So we've got our dashboard here, and we've got our switch pod here, which, looking at the instructions, we're going to be working on those. And my dashboard is dusty. I haven't touched that for, oh, it's been months. Okay, so according to this, we're going to position wires for the brake pedal and on the dashboard. So we only have 2 pieces here, and I need to get my knife, which I had buried from the other parts here. Reading what everything said, it looks like we're just going to be wiring the dashboard up in these installments on this video. That's going to be a good thing. Alright. I have to unplug some wires now. So it says here I have to unplug cable D. Okay, this is going to be fun. First I have to find cable D. And I need to take my glasses off. Okay, here's cable D. Okay, I unplugged that. It says to place the brake pedal cable into the indicated part of the brake pedal switch. So I don't know if they mean the one that I had just unplugged or not. Let me find the other half of D. Here's D. This is D right here. Okay. That's the other half. So I had to bend these wires a little bit. Okay, this is a little tricky. These terminals here don't even want to move. Place brake pedal cable into the indicated part. So it's supposed to go like this, but there is no gap. And I don't want to move these terminals. So I'm worried if I move them too much, I'll break the terminals. Oh, I see why. It's because I had it at the wrong position, the wrong angle. It's supposed to go this way. If you can see it that way. I was looking at the instructions wrong. Insert the small pin on the switch into the holes shown on the instrument panel. Which would be this piece right here. So that the cable switch is engaged in the slot in the dashboard. Alright, looking at this here, I need to look at this close up. And the cat is looking around at everything. It looks like this goes in this way. I see how it fits. Okay. So I'm going to use an AP screw to hold that in place. Yeah, I see how they're doing this now. AP screw means I don't need to use any oil. Okay, this is what they were talking about. Just like that. Okay, I have to put this aside right now. Unplug wires for... Okay, I need to make more room here. Unplug wires for G. Where is G? I did see that. Here's G. G, H, I, they said to plug these in, now they're saying to unplug them. Is it logic? I don't think so. J, L. And O. And there goes the other phone. All right. So we had to unplug these wires. Now to separate these wires. And the cat is playing with the tripod. Let me shoo that cat away. Get away. Okay, those are separated. Now we get to the dashboard. We're going to unscrew the lower right housing, which is this part right here. They say to put this together. Now they're saying to take this apart. I don't understand why. Unless they're doing that to try to keep all the pieces in place. And the insert popped out. Let me pop this insert back in. Try to use some kind of glue or something to hold that in. I don't know. Alright. Yes, I know. Okay, we need to insert two LEDs from wire H, which is right here. Into the two holes in the monitor screen housing. Hi, go away. I am working. Hi, come on. Go down. So these LEDs go into these holes. They did say H. Problem is, these holes are not very big. They just barely fit the LEDs. I'm looking forward to seeing how this dash is going to light up. Come on. Get in there. Let me stop this camera so I can get this LED in place. Okay, I didn't realize it, but the tweezers work for plugging that in. Alright, that wire is in. And next we take the G wire into the lower right button panel housing, which is these red wires right here, or these red buttons right here. So G goes right down in here. And that hooks up, and the cat's playing with the tripod again. Let me get that cat out of the way again. Shoo. Next, we take two LEDs from the O wire, which I need to find here. Here it is. Two LEDs from the O wire into the holes in the voice box. These holes for these LEDs are really tight. Quit playing with the tripod. Alright. And the voice box and the starter panel bracket. Okay. The L cable goes into the two holes in the right hand instrument housing. So that is that would be these right here. You are getting in the way. Move. Let me move this cat out of the way because this cat does not want to get away. There. Now, where was the cable that I needed? I think it was the L cable. Which it is, and I have it right here. Cats. And now the cat is playing with the tripod again. I just realized I was sitting too far away where you probably couldn't even see me from the camera angle. So I had to move myself up. Okay, let me try to hold on to this with the tweezers and hey, I forced it in right away. That is awesome. Alright, next, unscrew the lower right dashboard housing, which we already did. Insert two LEDs from cable E. Or no, cable J, I mean. Cable J. except there's 3 LEDs. Leave the 3rd LED free for the time being. Okay. So according to this, one LED goes in here. Whoops, which I popped out. One LED goes, there goes that insert again. I need to find a way to glue that in. Those inserts don't stay in there that well. Alright. Let me find this insert without breaking it. Alright, there it goes. Alright, fix the ends of the 2 cables with LEDs to the lower right dashboard housing using adhesive tape. Which we have the tape right here. So basically they're saying tape the wires in place so they don't come free. Which I don't have a problem doing. I just don't want that insert to pop free like it did again. If that insert keeps popping free, I'm gonna find some kind of glue for it. All right. Next step, refasten the lower right dashboard housing to the 2 inner dashboard columns. So basically putting this piece back on here. I see what they're doing here. Ingenious here from Fan Home. The free LED is going to be used for the left side of the dashboard. Ingenious. Ingeniousness. I just had to peel away where it connected. And now I need to find the hole. There's the hole where it connects. Although I popped the LED out where it was supposed to be secured with the tape. So, get some light in here because I gotta figure out how to see in here. That is a really tight fit in there, and there is something in the way. So I need to take this apart because I need to take this panel out to hook the LED to it. It's a really tight fit. There we go, we got it now. I just had to move that panel a little bit just to get room in there. Just to fit the LED in place. Yes, cat. Hi. Now get out of the way. Go down. Okay. Now I need to fix this LED that got loose. It was not supposed to come loose, and it did. So let me pop this back into place, and the insert popped out again. Alright. Let's see if that will hold now. So far, it looks like it's holding. One hole for the LED is pretty tight for that LED, so I didn't need to use a tape that well for it. Alright. Next, we're going on to the switch pod, which is this piece right here. And they're saying, they call it a keypad unit. Separate its two parts. And then we're going to use the wire labeled I. So let me separate this. Now these wires need to be peeled a bit. I have the right one. Yep. I had to check to make sure I had the right one. Now these wires just don't want to sit in here that well, so I need to try to finagle them, and the cat's playing with the tripod again. I don't know if... Will you quit? I'm just going to try to get these LEDs to fit in there. That cat is driving me nuts. I'm giving extra room for the wires here, just to make sure there is plenty of space for these lights so they can sit in there. Well, I wonder if they sit inside. No, they don't. Okay. I was wondering if they sit inside the switch pod itself, but it looks like they don't. So we just have to give extra room. Alright, so now I need to try to hook these back together. And this is going to be tricky because I've got the wires in now. And I need to make sure that the wires stay away because there's holes in here where the screws go. So I need to put these screws in the ends first, which are AP screws at the ends. So this is really, really delicate. So I'm going to move these wires out of the way so I can get that screw in. That side is set. This side is twisted. Whoops. Alright, that side is set. This side is set. Let's hook it up. I am still looking forward to seeing this car completed. Got another year and 3 months to go. Hook up this part of the switch pod here. Another AP screw. Ooh, that end came loose. Okay. I hope that stays. If not, I'll have to glue it. Switch pod is done. Next thing we have to do, position the keypad bracket or switch pod bracket over the flange with the 2 holes in the left dashboard panel, which is right over here. Secure it with 2 GP screws, which they gave a lot of GP screws. So, oh, I see what the problem is. I did have a problem on this here because I hooked this up the wrong way. These wires are supposed to go through the middle, and I went through the top. So that's why it's not going through correctly. I made a boo-boo. So what I need to do is fix it. These wires are supposed to go right through this. Except I did it the wrong direction. It's supposed to go the other direction. Let me figure out which direction I'm supposed to go through. That goes there. That goes there. I think I had it the right direction. I think. Or maybe not. Wait a minute. There's only 2 directions this can go. Okay, now I've got it. Now I have it. All right. Now to hook this one in. Messed up a little bit. Let me take this screw out. Or not. There, I got it out anyway. This LED does not want to pop in place. There. I had to make it pop into place. This is actually a really tough assembly right now. Okay. One more screw here and then I can hook this up to the dashboard. Okay, that's our switch pod right now. Two GP screws. Now I've got this hooked up, wired up the right way. So I saw what my error was. Alright, one more to hook up. Okay, there we go. There is our dashboard. That is all hooked up now. And that is issue number 47. Okay, issue 48 right here. We're going to assemble the lower dashboard panel components, attach the steering column and steering wheel to the dashboard, which I forgot the steering wheel, but I will grab that in a little bit. So let's get this assembled right now. We're actually opened up right now. Got a lot of plastic parts here. My favorite part of kit is the steering wheel. That is the weirdest looking part that I've seen. A lot of people say it's the scanner. I say it's the steering wheel. And I actually drive like that, holding onto the steering wheel that way. Some people may think I'm nuts, but that's the way I've always thought. Oh, kit comes with a surveillance mode here. Oh, this is interesting. Surveillance mode. Right here. Surveillance mode. I like that. It looks like it doesn't light up, but that is neat. Oh, that is so sweet. Alright. Take the dashboard with the wiring, fit the lower fascia panel, which would be this part right here on top. Check that the tabs fit the holes in the dashboard. Fit the two parts together with 5 BP screws. I am looking at this right now and trying to figure out, looking at the diagram here. It looks like it goes this way. Well, how are the wires supposed to fit through everything? Oh, I see it. The wires fit through here. And they fit through here. Okay. If it was up to me, I'd probably eliminate this step, but this probably helps with light leakage. Now let me see here. This goes right here. So this closes down here. Closes here. Here and here. Fit those in place with 5 BP screws. As long as it doesn't pop that one LED out. Otherwise I gotta tear it apart and work on that. me start on the end. Oh, missed the hole completely. Actually, let me start on this end right here. Nope, I didn't even get that hole. I missed it completely. Totally missed it. Okay, so there's some bite. Next. One more BP screw, please. There's bite there. It looks like that LED is staying in place. I am hoping that it is. Moment of truth, folks, because here's where we hook up another one. Starting at the other end, so I could try to line up that hole. They say to hook this in with 5 BP screws, but I only see 4 holes. And this didn't line up to that hole at all. So I have to force it. Wires are getting in the way. Okay, I got it. Started to crack over here. Right here where the support is, but hopefully it'll hold. Okay, well, I don't see any other holes for that. Oh, it says there's another one in the front, but I don't see it. might have messed something up here. I have a wire that's bent pretty bad. Let me check something out here. This is wire O. Let me hook O up. I gotta check the startup. Nope, it's hooked up right. Okay. Yeah, the wire's hooked up right. It's still providing power. That's a good thing. That scared me. Okay, next, fit the pin on the central console cover, which would be this piece right here, this triangular shaped piece, into the hole indicated in 48A, which is down here on the bottom. And connect the two parts with a BP screw. Simple enough. I am thinking about doing the modification to this, getting a mod for the monitors. But for right now I'm not doing it yet, but they look really good. They provide computer graphics and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of Facebook images and stuff like that, and I keep thinking to myself, I want that. Okay, whoops, these wires keep getting in the way. That piece is in now. Next, remove the screw holding the lower right button panel housing. That's this one right here. Come on, you. There it goes. Position the dashboard monitor base, which is this guy right here, as shown in the picture, and attach it with a GP screw. So I need to hook this up. It won't fit because of the LED. The LED wire is in the way. So if I readjust the wire, I found out where that fifth hole is at. Let me put that BP screw in for that. It's right by the monitor. There. I think I'm going to eliminate this part here because I think it eliminates light leakage, but the way this is cut, it's going to end up interfering with the, you know what? I'm just going to shave off a little bit of the part itself. Because it's interfering with the wire. It can damage the wire. So if I shave some of it off, yeah, I need to shave more of it off. So let me shut this off and trim it. Okay, I went ahead and trimmed that. So now it clears the wire. So now I'm going to hook that in place. And it's not hooking in place. I may just skip this step. I'll try one more time. If it doesn't work, I'm going to skip it. Because I don't know why it's not fitting in here. Okay, it's fitting now. It's not the best fit in the world, but it does fit. Okay. Now I need to go get the dashboard because I am missing the dashboard. Or not the dashboard, the steering wheel. Okay, here's the steering wheel. Insert the end of the steering column in the center hole of the, well, basically enter it into here. It's a tight fit, especially with the wire from the switch pod. There it goes. There's our steering wheel. Neat. It turns by itself. Fit the steering column into the underside of the steering column bracket, which is this piece right here. And then we insert the steering column control lever, which is this little piece right here. So I have to turn this over. Insert this. How do I insert this? Oh, I see. It goes over the whole shaft. Okay. And then this doohickey goes into the side opening. And then the other half which is this one right here, hooks into this and it gets hooked in place with a BP screw. And where's my BP screw at? Right here. I just need one BP screw, and it's tough to grab that when I'm holding this together. But I will prevail. Screw this into place. There we go. Now this is hooked up. Place dashboard rear 2, which is our surveillance mode piece right here, which still looks really neat. Over the hole indicated on dashboard rear 1, which is this piece right here. So, fit that into place like that, and we put a BP screw in place. This is a lot of work here, and I still have 2 more steps to do. This is going to be a long video. And next, we go ahead and install this. Line its 2 center pins with the 2 tabs on the inner side of the steering column bracket. Let me see which direction the steering column bracket goes, because that spins around here, and I want to make sure I get this lined up correctly. So this goes like this, I believe. Fit it together with 2 BP screws. Okay. Two BP screws. More. Which I didn't get. I didn't have a hole lined up. There, I got it this time. Alright. Carefully turn the assembly into 2 parts so that the screw heads are at the bottom of the assembly. Slide the assembly down until it touches the steering wheel button panel. I've got this upside down. I did this upside down. I need to twist this around again. Okay. Because there is a lever here. That one lever, Hi Cat. The lever is supposed to be on the left side of the steering wheel, and I have it on the right side. We can't have that, and we can't have the cat up here either. Okay. Let me get this corrected. Get in place. There we go. Okay, turn this around. Move everything till it is it should fit a lot closer, but it isn't. It's not close enough to the dash. Something is not right here with this. Oh, I see what it is. It's supposed to go inside here. And it is going to be a really tight fit because of the wires. And I'm starting to cut the wires, and I don't want to do that. Unless those wires were supposed to go through the top. Like I had done originally. Let me move the wire around a little bit and spread it out. To spread the wires out some. They can spread out. Well, I'm going to have to play around with that some more and figure that out. But it says to hook it into place with 3 BP screws and then this will be attached. But I'm going to have to play around with this because I'm worried I'm going to break the wires and I don't want to do that. So let me say that I'm going to be done with this stage right now. Just so I can work on that again and see if I can get that figured out. So for right now, that's going to be stage 48. Okay, stage 49. We're going to mount the interior panels and the instrument panel on the dashboard. So I do have to work on this anyway. I was going to work on this another time here, but I do have to work on this now. So I'm going to take this part off. I didn't want to, but I have to. Okay, let me see what I can do here. I'm going to have to do some repair work on this. So let me shut this camera off. Okay, we got all that figured out here. It was very frustrating. I did a lot of cursing, but we got this figured out here. And now this dashboard is assembled correctly. And we even have the surveillance mode down here. So we are on stage 49. I have to say I am not very pleased with FanHome right now with the way they had done stuff on here, because they did not list the wiring correctly as far as the location of the wiring. So yeah, I'm very, very disappointed with FanHome about that. So if they have a survey or anything, I will make sure I mark that down, saying why I am not very happy with that. But in the meantime, we'll get on with our next phase here. And I just dropped a clear plastic piece. And I don't know what these clear plastic pieces go to. But like I had said earlier in the video, we have some tan pieces. So these are for the interior, which is nice. So we should be getting done with the actual framework of the car itself and actually getting into the interior of the car. So what we're going to do first is take these two black pieces here and we're going to hook them together. How do I hook these together? I hook these together like so, I believe. Yes, with 3 BP screws. Okay. It's going to be a little tough doing it one-handed, but I will try. Yeah, I missed it. I missed the hole. I will try again. I think I got it that time. I did get it that time. Okay. I'm not tightening it up all the way because I need to get the other two screws into the holes. So I'm going to go with the other end, not the middle, but the other end. That way I can line up the other, I can line the middle hole up easily. There. Now I'm going to just go ahead and tighten these ones up, because the middle hole should be easy to hook in place now. I don't know where these go. I think they go on the dashboard. When I get finished with all this, I'm going to go ahead and hook all this up to the circuit board and see how it lights the dashboard up. Okay, insert these on the passenger dashboard panel 49D blah blah blah. Okay, it goes. It goes over here. It fits like this. It's just a little tough because the wires are in the way. But I got them. And they get 2 CP screws, which are larger screws. So it's just getting these to fit in place. Okay, there's one. And the other. That was really frustrating getting the wiring figured out for that steering wheel. A lot of cursing. Very vicious on my part. Okay, next we have to unplug wire F. Everything's getting unplugged here. I just gotta find wire F. There's wire A, C, S, R, P. There's the speaker. Where is wire F? E, K, W, M, R. Could this be it? Oh, here it is. Here's F. The flag was all the way down. Okay. It says retrieve the dashboard instrument panel, which was this one right here. Take the floor lamp cable and separate the wires by their colors, which there's only 2 wires. Inserting the LED light from the green-yellow wire. Green-yellow wire into the hole on the left-hand side of the panel. So, looking at this by this direction right here, green and yellow, goes in over here on the left side. And then black and red goes in on the right side. Like so. Except the black and red just keeps popping out. But it goes in like that. I don't know how they get secured. But this shows it. We have these little clips right here. Make sure that the cables are positioned inside the instrument panel. Secure the wires to the instrument panel. As shown. Okay, with the cable ties and 3 AP screws. So each cable tie has a little tab on it. If I can hook it, if I can hook the tab on,
I'll tell you what, that means you won't have no lips.
okay. And they said AP screws, so I gotta get these AP screws out. I should have done that ahead of time, and I didn't.
For lips removed.
Wife is talking about someone's lips getting removed. Okay. I hope they're not mine. Especially with all the cursing I did earlier with the dashboard here.
Because Janet and Amanda were in there with me, we ran that class. She didn't like us, boy. That's the class.
Alright, this is going to be really tough. I'm going to try to hook this in, but it is tough to get this on here. I think I got it though. Yeah, I got it. That was tough to do. Okay, another clip, another AP screw.
Wonderful.
Okay, one more clip, one more AP screw. And I think I got it. Yes, I did get it. Okay. Okay. And that's what it looks like right here. Now, position the panel on the inside rear of the dashboard. Make sure that the wiring is routed over 47A, which is the instrument panel right here, beforehand. Then secure the two assemblies with a BP screw. So, it looks like let me untangle all this. It looks like this. So now I need a BP screw before I lose it. Before I lose this assembly here, and everything comes apart. Now that I see what's going on here. It takes only one BP screw to hook everything in place.
It's all about my credit card.
I don't know if it's tightened all the way, but let me make sure. Okay, that's tightened. Okay, there's our steering wheel, or our dashboard so far. Okay, position one of the floor lamps. That's the clear pieces here. Of one of the floor lamp housings over the 3 holes. On the inside face of the front left interior panel, which does have an L on it. Okay. Secure the lamp housing to the panel with 2 BP screws.
I'd kill it.
Well, okay, but you're gonna see the screws, aren't you? I don't know.
Freaked out. I just freaking killed somebody.
I have no idea.
How does she know she doesn't watch a crack a person?
But this is what they say to do, so I'm doing it.
Oh, I'm just freaked out. I can't live that way.
I didn't know Kit had interior panels here. I really did not know that. Or interior lights, I mean. I just learned something new today.
Dark, you want a bed?
Okay, attach the left-hand side of the dashboard, which is the one with the L on it, to the left-hand instrument panel. Oh, with a BP screw. Okay, I see what it is. should hook up in there. Oh, I messed up and it popped out. So I have to line the hole up. I didn't have the hole lined up. There's the hole. There, now I got it. Then secure the front left interior panel to the left hand instrument panel with a CP screw. And I gotta see how much battery power I got left. I still have enough battery power. And I hooked that up right here. And right here. Then we insert the LED light from the green yellow cable into the center hole. There's my tweezers to make sure that this goes in there securely. There it goes. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, only with the right hand side this time. So, attach the right hand side of the dashboard to the right hand instrument panel with a BP screw. Here's the hole. Now I get this panel here. And I'm going to hook this up with that CP screw. There we go. Now I gotta plug this LED in. Tweezer time. Whoops. There. Now there is the assembly right now, and that is stage 49. Okay, now we're on stage 50, which should be really simple. It's just the center panel here. So I'm going to open this up. This looks like the center panel anyway. This is the center panel where the gear shifter would go, I believe. We're going to fit some elements of the inner casing of the transmission housing in a center console. So, we're going to go ahead and start by hooking up this thin piece here to this piece right here, which I'm guessing is the radio or something. No, it's the air conditioning controls. So I just hook those in. And I'm going to use an AP screw to secure one end. I don't know why they say one end, but they say only one end. So that is what I will do. Next, we're going to use the second AP screw. Well, they could have just said secure it in place with two AP screws. That would seem to make sense. Hi, cat. Yes, it's been a while since you annoyed me. Come here. Hi. Hi. Okay. Yes, I give you the love. Okay. Go down. Yes. Go down. Okay. Next, we're going to fit the ashtray hub. Who smokes? Not me. I used to, but I don't anymore. And we're going to fit the ashtray hub in place with an AP screw. It has been 14 years since I smoked. So hopefully nobody watching this video smokes. So now put this in place with an AP screw. There we go. And these are our air conditioning controls and the center panel here, and that is it for this stage 50. Okay, that's it for this video here. So we're going to go ahead and close this down, but before we do that, we're going to see how this dashboard goes ahead and lights up. So I'm going to turn this on, and let's see how this works. That looks really neat. I like that. Okay, and since we got that going here, I'm going to check something. I'm pushing the button for the I was pushing the button for the brake and nothing happened. So yeah, I don't know what else happens with all this stuff here. Oh, if I push a switch here, these floor lights go on, which I think these the switch is for the doors opening up. Either the doors opening up or for the I'm guessing the whether they call it the windows opening up, or I'm not sure how they call it, whatever they call that. So that's really interesting. So closing this down here. Alright, so that's it with that video here. So as always, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave any questions or comments. Remember to leave the questions or comments rated E for everybody. So until the next time here, hopefully everything's going to work out very well, and I'll go ahead and say 7-3.